everyone. You are listening to Cam's Family Hour. My name is Cam, and we are here every Saturday at 3 p.m. and every Sunday at 1 p.m. We are a nonpartisan, non-denominational, non-biased, non-polarized program brought to you, the people of India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Nepal, and the Fiji Islands. We are your voice in this exile. We raise the bar in Indian programming. We take you back in time to the smells and the sounds of the yesteryears, when innocence was a virtue and a flat on your bicycle tire was a day-changing event. Thank you so much for tuning in. You can email me anytime at cam@camsfamilyhour.com or leave me a like on my Facebook page, Cam's Family Hour. Hello, everyone. We have a great program ahead for you. We are a week before Christmas Eve. This is the time the world is pregnant with ideas that cause a revolution, a metamorphosis in the history of mankind. We all need to take affairs that transpire during these next few days very, very seriously. This week marks the Jewish festival of Hanukkah. So all of my Jewish listeners out there, happy Hanukkah. People wish their fellow Jews with the word happy Hanukkah, but बहुत ज़्यादा ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਿ ਕਿਉਂ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ. But few actually know and understand the significance of the words. The name, you guys, the name can be broken down into they rested on the 25th. Referring to the fact that the Jews ceased fighting on the 25th day of Kislev, the day on which the holiday begins. Thus came the concept of the 25th of December, bet a lot of people didn't know that, to become the Christmas festival we all have learned to accept as the birth of Jesus and plan our holidays and vacations around this day. Since, you guys, the Gregorian calendar was established after Jesus' birth and is stationary, while the Jewish calendar is a moon-based calendar like the Hindu calendar. The festival of Hanukkah changes with the moon cycle, and Christmas comes on the same date each and every year. So again, happy Hanukkah, everyone. We here in the West always wish a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a lot of us say things for years and decades, and a few realize the significance of the combination of Christmas and a New Year. You will be so glad you tuned in, for you will know what most of the world doesn't even know. A lot of people who might not be aware of this fact, but Jesus was a Jew and was born in the Jewish family. In the Jewish culture, a male child was born, and until he survived the first 7 days of his birth, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਜੰਮਿਆ ਸੋ 7 ਦਿਨ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜੀਣਾ ਪੈਣਾ ਸੀਗਾ. Until he survived the first 7 days after his birth, he finally was considered a part of the people. On the 7th day of his birth, he was circumcised, and with his circumcision, he officially became a member of the community. Hence, the birth of Jesus, according to the Christian calendar, was December 25th, and the day of circumcision is the start of the new year in the Christian calendar. So cool. I love this stuff. So happy Hanukkah, you guys. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. You know, I spoke about this week, and this time of the year is pregnant with earth-changing events. On December 17th, in the year was 1903, you guys, 113 years ago today. 113 saal pehle aaj to. A 12-horsepower internal combustion engine with the assistance of a machinist and a new aircraft to house it. two brothers, do prasige, transported their aircraft in pieces to Kitty Hawk in December 1903. They assembled this contraption, made a few further tests, tweaking their contraption with the hope that it would work. On December 14th, Orville made the first attempt at powered flight. How incredible! The engine unfortunately stalled during the takeoff and the plane was damaged, and they spent 3 days repairing it. So ਜਦੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ try ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਚੱਲਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇ 3 ਦਿਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ fix ਕੀਤਾ. Then at 10:35 a.m. on December 17th, this day, ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ 113 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲੇ, today 113 years ago today, in front of 5 witnesses, the aircraft ran down a monorail track and into the air, staying airborne for 12 seconds and flying 120 feet. How incredible. Eh, bandeyan de damag. The modern aviation age was born. 3 more tests were made that day, all successful. We here at Cam's Family Hour, Royal Crown Realty, Arcana Television Studio, and Rector International, we salute, ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ salute ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ. We salute the 2 Wright brothers, their dreams, their passion, their vision, and their inability never ever to give up. Shabash. With this accomplishment, 2 American innovators and entrepreneurs, Wilbur and Orville, changed this earth and humanity forever. ਜੇ ਆ 2 ਬੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਤੋਂ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਹੋਣੇ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗੇ. Wilbur Wright and Orville Wright took turns flying their 12-horsepower airplane. Wilbur flew the last flight, covering 852 feet in 59 seconds, changing the world as we knew it forever and ever, propelling us into the space age. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the day was December 16th. 2 different events at 2 different parts of the earth happened yesterday, and these events forged the creation of a country, a people, a culture, a society this world would never be able to exist without. And these 2 were both children of the great British Empire. The year 1773. There were 3 ships, you guys, 3 ships in the Boston Harbor: the Dartmouth, the Eleanor, and the Beaver. $18,000 worth of tea was on board, but the people were fed up of the way things were heading. These dock workers made a statement. Today, you guys, it is referred to as the Boston Tea Party. It was in protest of the British Parliament's Tea Act of 1773, a bill designed to save the faltering East India Company by greatly lowering its tea tax and granting it a virtual monopoly on the American tea trade. This was the first step in creating a country, an empire. The world as we know it owes everything to this event. The seed for the creation of the United States of America were sown on December 14th. The year was 1773. By 1776, we were a nation, the United States of America. In 1776. America has since then been the final destination of all mankind from every corner of this earth. Be right back. This portion of the program is brought to you by Royal Crown Realty. All of you who are looking to buy or sell your home, your business, your ranch, your motel, your hotel, you need to list your property and have it showcased on the best radio program, Of course, Cam's Family Hour. Call me. I am your broker. So ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਕਾਰ ਜਾਂ ਖੱਤਾ ਜਾਂ ਮੋਟਲ ਹੋਟਲ ਖਰੀਦਣਾ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਵੇਚਣਾ ਹੈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ ਮੇਰਾ ਨੰਬਰ ਹੈਗਾ 5592737673 again 5592737673 ਮੈਂ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਟੇਕ ਕੇਅਰ ਕਰੂੰਗੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸੋ ਜਰੂਰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰੋ again 5592737673 Royal Crown Realty. And welcome back to the program. As I told you earlier in the program, this time of the year is pregnant with earth-changing events. We have talked about the various events that changed this earth. Let us go back to the year 1971. Kis nu yaad hai ki hoya si in 1971? Destination India. Let's see what happened on the 16th of December 1971. The instrument of surrender of Pakistani forces stationed in East Pakistan was signed at the Ramna Racecourse in Dhaka at 4:31 p.m. Indian Standard Time, IST as I call it, on December 16th, 1971 by Lieutenant General Jagjit Singh Arora, General Officer, Commander-in-Chief of the Eastern Command of the Indian Army, and Lieutenant General A.A.K. Niazi, Commander of the Pakistani forces in East Pakistan, as Arora accepted the surrender. It is, you guys, it is considered the largest, sab to badda, largest surrender in modern warfare. In the history of this earth. We, tusi te main, asi bache hain, we are the children, the beneficiaries of the warriors, the incredible warriors who brought such a distinguished honor to our country, Mother India, to our people, and to our history. India took approximately 90,000 prisoners of war, 90,000 prisoners of war, including Pakistani soldiers and their East Pakistani civilian supporters. 79,676 prisoners were uniformed personnel, of which 55,692 were Army, 16,354 paramilitary, 5,296 were police, and 1,000 Navy, and 800 Pakistani Air Force. The remaining prisoners were civilians, either family members of the military personnel or collaborators, Razakars. The Hamoud Rahman Commission report instituted by Pakistan lists the Pakistani POWs as follows. Apart from soldiers, it was estimated that 15,000 Bengali civilians were also made prisoners of war. So in a nutshell, you guys, I have to tell you, Army, number of captured POWs, 54,154. Navy, 1,381. Air Force, 833. Paramilitary, including police, 22,000. Civilian personnel, 12,000. A total of 90,368 to be exact. मैं सोचदी सी मैं कि असी इन्ने लोग इन्हां नूं फड़िया ते छड्डिया after the surrender. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? जे पाकिस्तान ने अपने 90,000 military, what if they had captured our 90,000 military, Air Force, Navy, Army, civilians? Do you think they would have returned them alive? I don't. Be right back.